I'm going to show you 5 jam games that went on to be massive mainstream commercial success stories. And at the end of the video, I'll give you 5 top tips for Game Jam Gold. So stick around. Friday Night Funkin'. Developed by 4 Newgrounds users with none to some game dev experience, this cheeky rhythm game started out as a game jam entry for Ludum Dare 47 in 2020. The theme was stuck in a loop, and so the idea of musical loops and moving to the beat gelled well. The game came in 314th spot overall out of 3,206 entries, and 58th spot for fun and 15th place for music. So you know that the devs had hit on something popular. Soon after their game jam success, the developers started a Kickstarter campaign hoping to raise $60,000. They hit this goal within hours, and by the end of the campaign, they had $2 million, making it one of the most funded Kickstarter campaigns of 2021. Inscription. Initially a prototype that Daniel Mullins had created for Ludum Dare 43 in 2018, with the theme of sacrifices must be made. Mullins created a card game where sacrificing cards that had already been played became the central mechanic. The game placed second overall out of 2,508 entries. Even more amazing is that Daniel was entered into the compo version of the jam, which meant that this was Ludum Dare on hard mode. Compo games are created entirely from scratch by one person in just 48 hours. You must work alone. All your content, art, music, sound, etc. must be created in 48 hours, and your source code must be included. This is the ultimate test of your game creation skills. After publishing the prototype to itch.io and receiving positive responses, Mullins expanded the game, adding escape room style elements. The game's gone on to achieve cult status and has won Daniel many awards. A Normal Lost Phone. Originally developed as a small web prototype during the Global Game Jam 2016, A Normal Lost Phone has grown to become a full commercial game, which was released on January the 26th, 2017. It was critically acclaimed by press and players alike and sold around 200,000 copies worldwide, and it's now been released on most consoles and platforms. A really creative idea originally intended to reduce bullying in schools and teach young adults about empathy. This is certainly a commercial and social success story. Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Made in 48 hours for the Global Game Jam 2014 in Canada, Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes is a bomb defusing game using a VR headset and 2 or more people. The objective of the game is for one player in VR to defuse a bomb by describing it to other players and correctly following their instructions. The other players must sift through instructions to find the correct action for the VR player to take. Communication is key to survival. Add more players to the helping side for chaotic results. The game's gone on to be released on PC as well as all the major consoles and is generally viewed as a great asymmetric VR experience. Screen Cheat. Screen Cheat is a 2 to 4 player split-screen first-person shooter where the aim of the game is to hunt down the other characters. All other characters in the game are invisible, so you must locate them by screen cheating, that is, looking at the other player's screen to see what you're shooting at. Critics praised the game for building an enjoyable experience around a single novel idea, and isn't that the case with game jams? Often, because of the theme, the entire game will be built around a single interesting idea. The game's been released on PC and all major consoles to moderate success. Here are my 5 top tips for Game Jam Gold. Number 1, keep it simple. Do not overscope your idea. Focus on one interesting idea and build the game around that. Number 2, keep it clean. By this I mean graphically. If you're not an artist and you're working on your own with lots to do and limited time, then working with bold, contrasting colors and regular geometric shapes is going to help you so much. Number 3, keep it fun. Play your own game often and always ask yourself, is this fun or frustrating? The moment you cross that line, it's time to make changes. Number 4, keep it fast. The player should be able to learn how to play the game quickly, but mastering it should feel like a challenge. And number 5, keep it safe. Look after yourself. Game jams are a pressure cooker environment. Make sure that you remember to eat and get enough sleep. That's it for this episode. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.